Okay. Okay. So today we will start with the Young's double slit experiment. That superposition of two waves. So experimentally, how we are going to discuss that interference of light by using Young's double slit experiment. Young's double slit experiment. Why it is Young's double slit experiment? Because from a single source, so suppose there is a single source of light, a metallic slit is placed in the path of the single source. So if a metallic slit is placed, a single source is converted into two sources, because light rays are generated from the single source in the form of wavefront this way. Now when it passes through a slit, so there are two, यहाँ पे स्ट्रिप पे मैंने दो होल्स बनाए हुए हैं. So again a single source, because for interference at least two sources are required. So here it is a single source which is converted into two sources when light passes through this slit. Why we are converting a single source into two sources? So that these two sources must be identical. मतलब both light which are generated from these two sources must be of same wavelength, same frequency and same amplitude, everything. Clear? So from this single source, light rays are generated, which is converted into two sources. From here, light rays are generated in the form of crust and troughs. तो मैं ऐसा blue line से crust को show कर रहा हूँ. This way. This is what the wavefront, which is generated from the first source. This way. Then the light which is generated from the second source this way. So a single source is converted into two sources. There are in a way there are alternate crust and troughs. So that's why I am using two color. Blue line से suppose हम crust को show कर रहे हैं and red line से trough को. There is a trough between two crust.
So red lines के ऐसा मेरा वीडियो
This red lines are crust, because in a wave na alternate crust, sorry, red lines are trough, alternate crust and troughs are formed na in a wave. So because it is in three dimension, so that's why I am using two different color of light. This way. So alternate. I have represented crust by blue line and trough. This is crust by red line and trough. Sorry, crust by blue line and trough by red line. Alternate crust and troughs are formed this way. Na? This is what in a wave there is a crust which is represented by blue color and the trough which is represented by red color. So now if two same colors means either both the blue are interfering with each other. So when two crusts are interfering with each other, that is what constructive interference, because both are positive loops in the same phase. And or if two troughs are interfering with each other, तो जब भी सेम कलर इंटरफेयर कर रहे हैं, either two crust or two trough. तो अगर crust है, it means both the waves are in the same phase. या if two troughs are interfering with each other, in that case also waves are in the same phase. जब इस यहाँ पे इस पैटर्न में सेम कलर का इंटरफेरेंस जहाँ पे हो रहा है, it means it is constructive. और कलर मिसमैच करेगा, one crust and one trough, then interference is destructive. So in this pattern I have shown, मैंने हाथ से बनाया हुआ है, that's why उसका width एकदम से सेम नहीं है. And here is the screen. The rays are interfering at the screen. This is what the screen is. Where you have to observe where brightnesses and darknesses are formed. तो अगर same color का interference हो रहा है, if two same colors are interfering, that is what constructive. And if two different colors are interfering with each other, same color constructive. Either both are crust or both are trough. अगर दोनों blue intersect कर रहे हैं, तो crust intersect कर रहे हैं, it means it is constructive interference. और both are red, दोनों red interfere करेंगे, then also it is trough and troughs are interfering with each other, that is also constructive. तो same color है तो constructive and different color, that is what destructive. अब यहाँ पे ऑब्जर्व करेंगे, जब भी सेम कलर रहेगा तो कंस्ट्रक्टिव. सो ब्राइटनेस इंक्रीजेस ऑन दैट स्क्रीन. सो एट दैट पॉइंट वेयर कंस्ट्रक्टिव इंटरफेरेंस इज परफॉर्म्ड, यू विल गेट अ ब्राइटनेस, एंड द पॉइंट वेयर डिस्ट्रक्टिव इंटरफेरेंस इज परफॉर्म्ड, यू विल गेट अ डार्क, बिकॉज़ बोथ द वेव्स both the source light from both the sources are of same amplitude. तो जहां पे डिस्ट्रक्टिव होगा they are going to destroy each other, so you'll get zero amplitude. Zero amplitude means darknesses are formed. तो हम यहाँ पे देख लेंगे. अब सी अगर यहाँ पे ऑब्जर्व करते हैं, if I am observing this point, see here, दोनों रेड हैं, दोनों ब्लू हैं, रेड ब्लू रेड ब्लू रेड ब्लू like that. So here two same colors are interfering. जहां पे सेम कलर इंटरफेयर में मैक्सिमम इंटेंसिटी ऑफ वेव या ब्राइटनेसेस आर फॉर्म. तो यहाँ पे दोनों सेम कलर के हैं, तो मैंने क्रॉस से रिप्रेजेंट किया. हियर आल्सो बोथ आर ऑफ सेम कलर. वो एकदम स्ट्रेट लाइन में मिलते हैं, मैंने हाथ से बनाया इसलिए वो थोड़ा सा इधर उधर हो रहा है. हियर आल्सो मैक्सिमम, हियर आल्सो मैक्सिमम, हियर आल्सो मैक्सिमम, मैक्सिमम 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 लाइक दैट. सो एट दिस पॉइंट वी आर गोइंग टू गेट ब्राइट. उसके सामने जैसे एकदम स्ट्रेट जाएगा. नाउ अब उसके जस्ट नीचे देखो, हियर two different colors are interfering with each other, red and blue. So zero. Zero means they are going to destroy each other. I am representing it by zero. Zero amplitude. Here also zero, 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 like that. Zero. You'll get a dark. After that, again, two same colors are interfering with each other. Cross, 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 cross. So again here also cross. Again we are going to get bright. Then if you are observing, again you will get the intersection of two different color. Here red and blue. So zero. Here also red and blue. Zero, 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 like that. So again you will get dark. Then if you are observing this, again two same colors are interfering with each other. So maximum amplitude, here also maximum, maximum, maximum. That I am representing it by x. So we are going to get bright again. अब इसके ऊपर भी देख लो, दिस इज व्हाट सेंट्रल ब्राइट. मतलब सेंट्रल पॉइंट में सब ब्राइट फॉर्म करेगा. बिकॉज इफ लाइट रेज आर जनरेटेड फ्रॉम फर्स्ट सोर्स, ये फर्स्ट सोर्स से जो लाइट आ रही है वो सेंटर पे जाएगी. फ्रॉम सेकंड सोर्स आल्सो, इफ इट इज इंटरसेक्टिंग एट द सेंटर, सो बोथ द रेज आर गोइंग टू कवर इक्वल डिस्टेंस. यहाँ से व्हाटएवर इज द डिस्टेंस कवर्ड बाय द लाइट फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट सोर्स, सेम डिस्टेंस इज कवर्ड बाय द लाइट फ्रॉम द सेकंड सोर्स if rays are intersecting at the center point of that screen. या सेंट्रल पॉइंट बिटवीन दीज टू स्लिट्स, ये जो दोनों स्लिट्स थे, दोनों सोर्सेज थे, उनका जो सेंट्रल पॉइंट है वहां पे अगर इंटरसेक्शन हो रहा है, सो लाइट रेज फ्रॉम बोथ द सोर्सेज हैज टू कवर इक्वल डिस्टेंस. सो दैट्स व्हाई if both the rays are covering equal distance, so no path difference for the central point. Whatever, if this ray is covering 2 meter ka distance, so for this ray also it has to cover 2 meter. So 2 meter and 2 meter, no path difference because both the waves are covering equal distance. So that's why central point is always bright. After that you will get dark, first bright, second dark, second bright, like that. Then third dark, third bright, then dark, then bright, like that. Fourth dark and fourth bright. Alternate. We are going to get alternate brightnesses and darknesses because when waves are interfering with each other, not when both are at zero. If zero ka phase difference is there, या zero ka path difference is there, so it is constructive interference. So we are going to get bright. If phase difference is 180 degree, we will be getting dark. मतलब both the waves are in opposite phase. तो zero पे constructive है, 180 पे destructive है. Again at 360, again it is constructive. तो from zero पे constructive है, next 360 का constructive directly we cannot get because in between 0 and 360, या 0 and 2 pi you will get pi. So at if phase difference is pi, it means both the waves are in opposite phase. So we cannot get two successive constructive or destructive. There is always a destructive between two constructive. So between two brightness there is always a darkness. We cannot get two brightnesses together. You are getting a darkness. So bright dark, bright dark, bright dark, alternate patterns we are getting. Now in this, इसके ऊपर भी देख लो, ये हमारा bright हो गया. उसके just ऊपर देखो, again different colors are intersecting with each other. 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 like that. So again a dark is formed. Then same colors are intersecting with each other. Cross, 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 cross. You'll get bright. Then फिर again different colors are intersecting. 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. Again you will getting dark. This way we are going to get the pattern. So central point is always bright. After that this first dark, first bright, and second dark, then second bright, third dark, and third bright. So we are going to get the pattern like this. सो द सेंटर पॉइंट में जो वेव्स आते हैं उनमें कोई पाथ डिफरेंस नहीं रहता, तो सेंटर पॉइंट इज ऑलवेज ब्राइट एंड आफ्टर दैट अल्टरनेट डार्कनेसेस एंड ब्राइटनेसेस वी आर गोइंग टू गेट. सो दिस इज व्हाट द इंटरफेरेंस पैटर्न. In Young's double slit experiment, we have converted a single source into two sources so that these two sources must be identical. उनका same amplitude, same wavelength, same frequency, सारी properties same होनी चाहिए. Then only at the point of destructive interference you will get complete dark. This is what steady interference pattern. मतलब जहाँ पे bright है, so maximum intensity of the light, and जहाँ dark है, both the waves are destroying each other. So we are getting zero amplitude at the point of darknesses. So this way we are going to get the pattern. It means at the center it is always bright, then dark, bright, like that pattern we are going to get. So if two same colors are intersecting with each other, brightnesses are formed, and if two different colors are intersecting with each other, so darknesses are formed. अब यहाँ पे अगर मैं ऐसे ऑब्जर्व करता हूँ, सपोज these are the two sources S1 and S2. This is the screen. अब मैं लाइट रेज से शो कर रहा हूँ. This is the central point. This is the center point. So whatever is the distance covered by the light in the first case, the same distance is covered by the light in the second case. So for the central point, path difference is what? Delta x is 0. No path difference. Whatever is the path covered by the ray from the first source, same path is covered by the ray from the second source. So delta x we are getting 0. The separation between these two sources is what? Small d, and the separation between source and screen, yeah, between the slit and screen is what? Capital D. So here we are not getting any path difference. That's why constructive central bright is formed. After that you will get dark. After that again you will get bright, dark, bright pattern we are going to get. Here also alternate brightnesses and darknesses are observed. So central bright, first dark, first bright, second dark, second bright. Here also first dark, first bright, second dark, second bright. So alternate pattern we are going to get. So the point where both the waves are in the same phase, or if phase difference is 0, 2 pi, 4 pi, even multiple of pi, and path difference is integral multiple of lambda, so we are going to get bright. And the point where path difference is odd multiple of lambda by 2, we are going to get dark. So we cannot get two brightnesses together, because in between two brightnesses there is always a darknesses. 0 का path difference है, we will get bright. But zero's next bright we will get if path difference is lambda. But in between 0 and lambda there is lambda by 2 also, na? We cannot jump directly from 0 to lambda. So in between 0 and lambda, 0 पे bright form होगा. If delta x is 0, brightnesses is formed. Brightnesses are formed. If delta x is lambda, again here we are going to get next bright. But in between 0 and lambda there is a path difference of lambda by 2 also, at which we are going to get destructive interference. So a dark pattern is formed there. Again for 2 lambda, again we are going to get bright, but from lambda to 2 lambda you will get 3 lambda by 2, so you will getting dark at that point. So if path difference, if delta x is n lambda, brightnesses are formed, and if delta x path difference is 2n plus 1 lambda by 2, then darknesses are formed. So next we are going to derive an expression to find exactly where brightnesses and darknesses are formed, yeah, exactly where which brightnesses or which darknesses are formed of that path difference in Young's double slit experiment. So on the basis of this small d, the separation between two slit and the separation between slit and screen, you can find that position of brightnesses and darknesses. This is the diagram. So we are not going to plot the diagram ना. If questions are asked तो वहाँ पे हम diagram तो बनाएंगे नहीं ये वाला. So how to find the location of that bright and dark pattern? या exactly कहाँ पे brightnesses form होंगे और कहाँ पे darknesses form होंगे? Okay, so here this is again the single source, metallic slit is placed. The separation between these two sources, what? Small d. These are the two sources S1 and S2. Here is the screen. I'm taking the point P here, any random point. This is the central point of that screen, where central brightness is formed. Central point is always bright. Okay, so the separation between source and screen is capital D. separation between these two sources is small d, and this P is the point where the waves are interfering. Any random point I have chosen. So यहाँ से light rays जाएंगी. This is the first ray, this is the second ray. अब यहाँ पे अगर हम ऑब्जर्व करते हैं, so the light ray which is generated from the second source has to cover more distance from the light rays which is generated from the first source. जो first से light जा रहा है उसका distance कम है, second से जो light जा रहा है उसका distance ज़्यादा है. It means there is a path difference between the ray which are generated from the first and second source. So because of that path difference यहाँ पे कुछ भी हो सकता है. इसको मैं y ले लेता हूँ. y is the separation of that point P from this central point. कि उस सेंट्रल पॉइंट से y हाइट पे मैंने कोई भी एक रैंडम पॉइंट P चूज किया हुआ है. अब अपने को ऑब्जर्व करना है कि इन विच सिचुएशन P पे ब्राइटनेसेस आर फॉर्म एंड इन विच सिचुएशन P पे डार्कनेसेस आर फॉर्म. एंड यहाँ से तो कोई टेंशन नहीं, यहाँ पे कोई पाथ डिफरेंस नहीं है. पाथ डिफरेंस हियर ओनली यू हैव टू फाइंड बिकॉज़ यहाँ पे पाथ डिफरेंस आ रहा है. उसके पहले तो इक्वल डिस्टेंस कवर करना है ना फ्रॉम दिस सिंगल सोर्स, फ्रॉम द प्राइमरी सोर्स. जो लाइट रेज जा रही है उसमें तो इक्वल डिस्टेंस है. व्हाटएवर इज द डिस्टेंस कवर्ड फ्रॉम S to S1, सेम डिस्टेंस इज कवर्ड फ्रॉम S to S2. सो नो पाथ डिफरेंस इज डेवलप्ड बिफोर द स्लिट. स्लिट के पहले कोई पाथ डिफरेंस नहीं है, स्लिट के बाद ही पाथ डिफरेंस आ रहा है. स्लिट के बाद ये देखो एक्स्ट्रा लेंथ कवर कर रहा है और उसमें लेंथ कम है, बट स्लिट के पहले तो बोथ द सोर्सेज लाइट फॉर बोथ द सोर्सेज आर कवरिंग इक्वल डिस्टेंस. So no path difference before the slit. After the slit there is a path difference in light. So how to find that path difference? हम यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे? Path difference is what? S2P minus S1P. Path difference is what? S2P minus S1P. Because S2P का लेंथ ज्यादा है, so S2P को निकालो और S1P को कैलकुलेट करें and subtract these two. So whatever the difference we are getting, that is the path difference. So how to find that S1P and S2P? यहाँ पे मैं एक राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल कंस्ट्रक्ट करूंगा. इसको ऐसा यहाँ पे एक परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ करो, यहाँ से भी परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ करो. So two right angle triangles are formed. This is what M2 and this point is what M1. Now the separation between these two is what D, and this is the central point. This point on the screen is central point. तो इसका upper half कितना होगा? D by 2 and lower half is also D by 2 because this point O is exactly at the center of the slit. ये जो slit था उसका central point है, तो इसके total separation between these two slits is what? D. So the separation between M1 and O is what? D by 2, and separation between M2 and O is also D by 2. So two right angle triangles I have constructed. So from the upper right angle triangle you can find S1P by using Pythagoras theorem. From the lower right angle triangle you can get S2P by using Pythagoras theorem. So if you are applying that formula in Pythagoras theorem in triangle S1P M1, and the second I am going to apply in triangle S2P M2. So in the first triangle, this S1P M1, in the first triangle if you are applying Pythagoras theorem, so S1P square is equal to what? S1 M1 square plus P M1 square. This is a simple S1P square is equal to S1 M1 square plus P M1 square from the second right angle triangle. So what is S1 M1? S1 M1 is just D, the separation between slit and screen. तो S1 M1 में कोई टेंशन नहीं, that is just D square plus P M1, the separation of this point P from M1. So from here to here it is total Y. तो ये पार्ट कितना होगा? Y minus D by 2 because O M1 is what? D by 2. So from here to here it is Y. I have taken Y. So from here to here it is Y minus D by 2. This D by 2 you have to subtract from Y. So it is what? Y minus D by 2 का square. This is what the first equation. We are getting S1P का square. Now if you are applying Pythagoras theorem in the bigger right angle triangle, so S2P square is equal to what? S2 M2 square plus P M2 square. S2 M2 is again D, so that is D square plus P M2. The separation of this point P from M2, that is from here to here it is Y plus this D by 2, half of the slit separation. So that is Y plus D by 2 का square. This is the second equation. You have to find the part difference. So subtract second equation में से first को subtract कर दो. If you are subtracting first equation from the second equation, so what you will get? S2P square minus S1P square is equal to, from both the side D square will get cancelled. If you are subtracting these two, D square will get cancelled. So what you will get? Y plus D by 2 का square minus Y minus D by 2 का square. I am subtracting second equation से first equation. So s2p square minus s1p square is equal to what? y plus d by 2 का square minus y minus d by 2 का square. इसको simplify करो, a plus b की whole square. So what you are going to get? Y square plus d square by 4 plus yd minus y square minus d square by 4 plus yd. This y square and d square by 4 both are cancelled. What we are getting here? 2yd. If you are subtracting this, we are getting 2yd. And here it is what? s2p square minus s1p square. But our path difference is what? s2p minus s1p. We have a square minus b square, but we have to find a minus b. So what formula we can use? A square minus b square is what? A minus b into a plus b. Instead of writing s2p square minus s1p square, what you can write? s2p plus s1p multiplied by s2p minus s1p. And this is what our path difference. यही अपने को फाइंड करना था. तो इस s2p plus s1p को ले आके नीचे डिवाइड कर दो. So you get the path difference. So if you are getting dividing that s2p minus s1p is equal to what you'll get? 2yd divided by s1p plus s2p. Now to simplify this denominator, you have to make an assumption कि ये जो d की वैल्यू है ना, उससे बहुत बड़ी वैल्यू है कैपिटल डी की. कैपिटल डी इज मच ग्रेटर देन स्मॉल डी. जो हमारा सोर्स है, स्लिट का सेपरेशन है ना, उससे स्क्रीन बहुत दूर है. सो डी इज मच ग्रेटर देन स्मॉल डी. तो अगर ये बहुत बड़ा होता है तो एंगल एकदम छोटा सा फॉर्म होगा. ये एंगल बहुत स्मॉल फॉर्म होता है. दैट assumption we are going to simplify the denominator. This angle is very small. If this angle is very small, so this adjacent is nearly equal to hypotenuse. So that assumption we can make. कि adjacent हमारा क्या था? Adjacent is what? Separation between source and slit. तो sorry, separation between slit and screen. So that slit and screen का जो separation है, that is capital D. इस length को भी मैं S1p S2p को भी capital D ले रहा हूँ. But that assumption we are doing in denominator, not here, because यहाँ पे put कर दोगे तब तो वो zero ही हो जाएगा. तो हम केवल denominator को simplify करने के लिए वो assumption ले रहे हैं. तो S1p is nearly equal to S2p, which is nearly equal to D. It is not exactly equal, it is nearly equal to. And that too we are just putting this assumption in denominator. यहाँ पे नहीं put करेंगे, नहीं तो फिर वो wrong हो जाएगा. यहाँ पे otherwise you will get zero here ना. So this S2p minus S1p is equal to 2yd divided by what you can write 2d. Now this 2 is cancelled. This is what our path difference. So delta x is equal to yd divided by capital D. Yeah, delta x is equal to, you can write divide dy by capital D. याद रखना, delta x means extra length. That is what divide याद रखो. In short, dy by capital D. Divide समझो. dy by capital D. But be careful कि where we have to write capital D and where to write small d. We have started with small d. dy by capital D. That's why I am mentioning in denominator it is capital D. So this is what the path difference. So path difference increases when y increases, because small d is constant, capital D is constant. But this y increases, y changes. When y changes, path difference also changes. Say two sources are interfering, two light from both the sources are interfering with each other. This is what the center point of the screen. So for the center point, y is 0. When y is 0, path difference is also 0, because small d and capital D are constant. Only y is variable. जितना y increase करता जाएगा, path difference उतना बढ़ता जाएगा. So if light from both the sources are interfering at the center point, so for the center point y is equal to 0. If you are putting y is equal to 0, what path difference we are going to get? Delta x is 0. Clear? So if y is 0 for the center point, y is equal to 0, that's why path difference is also 0. If you are taking a point here, अब जितना मैं ऊपर पॉइंट लेता जाऊंगा, सपोज यहाँ पे है, these are the two sources. This is the center point. This is the first point, and this is the second point. Like this. This is P1 and this is P2. So from the center point, P1 के लिए y की वैल्यू कम है, and P2 के लिए y की वैल्यू ज्यादा है. When value of y increases, path difference also increases. So यहाँ पे suppose करो ये separation y1 है, and this separation is y2 for point P. So delta x1 क्या होगा? dy1 by capital D, and delta x2 is what? dy2 by capital D. So small d and capital D are constant. This y is variable. तो जितना स्क्रीन से जितना मतलब सेंट्रल पॉइंट से जितना ऊपर पॉइंट चूज करोगे, उतना ज्यादा पाथ डिफरेंस आएगा उन दोनों वेव्स में. So for the central point, y is equal to 0. That's why you are not getting any path difference. For point P1, P2, P3, this way you can assume on that screen. So P1 के लिए y1 की height है, so that's why we are getting a path difference of dy1 by capital D. For P2 it is y2. When y increases, path difference also increases. So delta x2 is what? dy2 by capital D. So when y on that screen, when y increases, path difference increases. So on the basis of this path difference, you can find the position. On the basis of this given y, you can find the path difference. Or if suppose point P का path difference is given, then you can find the location where brightnesses and darknesses are formed. Because the condition of path difference, अपने को कैसे खोजेंगे कि स्क्रीन पे कहाँ bright है कहाँ पे dark है. तो for bright you have to put delta x is equal to n lambda, and for dark you have to put odd multiple of lambda by 2. So on the basis of path difference से decide करेगा कि कहाँ पे brightnesses and darknesses are formed. So on the basis of path difference we can identify where brightnesses and darknesses are formed. If you have to find the location of bright spot, brightness and darkness. Clear? So we can identify where the brightnesses and darknesses are formed. This way. Here it is delta x and this is what? Y. Delta x and y. So on the basis of delta x I am going to find the position of brightness and darkness. Delta x for brightness is delta x क्या होगा? 0 lambda, 2 lambda, 3 lambda, 4 lambda, like that. Clear? So these are the path differences for brightnesses. So brightnesses means constructive interference. So for constructive interference, path difference is 0 lambda, 2 lambda, 3 lambda, 4 lambda. So if path difference is 0 lambda, 2 lambda, 3 lambda, 4 lambda, we are going to get bright. अब y में put कर दो तो y is equal to हमारा क्या हो जाएगा? From here you can get y also. Y is equal to what? Delta x capital D by small d. It is delta x capital D by small d. अब उसमें substitute करो. तो first bright का location where we are going to get, because delta x is 0, so y is also we are going to get 0. That is the position of central bright. This is what BO, central brightness. Now in case of delta x, if you are putting lambda, so you get lambda capital D by small d. This is what? Location of first bright. ये हमारा first bright है, ये central bright. तो central bright के लिए y is equal to 0. It means it is exactly at the center. For the first bright, the location height of the first brightness is what? Lambda capital D by small d. For the second bright, you have to put delta x is equal to 2 lambda. So what we are going to get? 2 lambda capital D by small d. Clear? So if you are putting delta x, so delta x is 2 lambda for the location of second bright. So 2 lambda capital D by small d. This is what the position of second bright. Now if you are putting 3 lambda capital D by small d, that is the position of third bright. If you are putting 4 lambda capital D by small d, this is what the position of fourth bright. In the similar way, if you are putting delta x की value for destructive interference, because where waves are performing destructive interference, at those points darknesses are formed. So for destructive interference, path difference should be odd multiple of lambda by 2. So we are starting from lambda by 2, 3 lambda by 2, 5 lambda by 2, 7 lambda by 2, 9 lambda by 2. These are the path differences for destructive interference. So and y is equal to same delta x capital D by small d. So now if you are putting lambda by 2, so what location we are going to get for the first dark? Lambda capital D by 2 small d. This is what the location of first dark. Now if you are putting 3 lambda by 2, so 3 lambda capital D by 2d, position of second dark. 5 lambda capital D by 2d, position of third dark. 7 lambda capital D by 2d, position of fourth dark. 9 lambda capital D by 2d, position of fifth dark. So on the basis of path difference, if you are putting path difference की value according to constructive interference which satisfied the condition of constructive interference, we will get in the positions of brightnesses: central bright, first bright, second bright, third bright and fourth bright. If you are putting delta x, the path difference की value according to which satisfied the conditions of destructive interference, so that is lambda by 2, odd multiple of lambda by 2, lambda by 2, 3 lambda by 2, 5 lambda by 2, 7 lambda by 2, 9 lambda by 2. So here this is what it gives you the positions of first darkness, second darkness, third darkness, fourth darkness and fifth darkness. There is no central dark. Central पे कोई dark form नहीं होता, central पे bright होता है but dark नहीं होता. So darknesses we are going to get from the first dark, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. But in case of bright, center पे एक extra bright होता है, that is central brightness. After that we are going to get first bright, second bright, third bright and fourth bright. So brightness में one extra brightness is formed at the center of the screen. Now the separation between these two, because these are the positions where brightnesses are formed and these are the positions where darknesses are formed. If you are finding the separation between too bright and too dark, that is called fringe width, because these are the fringe patterns, na? The pattern which we are getting, this is the fringe pattern. So the separation between too bright and too dark, if two brightnesses are there, so यहाँ पे देख लो, like if you have to find the separation between central bright and first bright, so what is the separation? That is lambda capital D by small d. Clear? Between central and first, between first and second also, it is the same value, lambda capital D by small d. That is called the fringe width. The separation between too bright or too dark. Dark में भी वही separation आता है. From D1 to D2, we are going to get the same separation. D2 में से subtract करो D1 को. 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2, you will get 1. So 3 lambda capital D by 2d minus lambda capital D by 2d. So we are going to get the same fringe width, lambda capital D by small d. This is what the fringe width, which you can represent by beta. So beta is what? Fringe width. Fringe width is separation between too bright or too dark. The separation between two. वहाँ पे जो fringe patterns मिलेंगे ना, alternate bright dark bright dark bright darks are formed. So the separation between two bright is fringe width. Separation between two dark is also fringe width. And the separation between one bright and one dark is what? Half of fringe width. तो fringe width की value होती है lambda capital D by small d. So the separation between two bright is lambda capital D by small d. Any two brightnesses like B1, B2, B2, B3, any brightnesses you can take. And the separation between two darkness is also same. जैसे दो bright हैं और दो dark के बीच का gap same रहता है. जैसे दो दिन है दो रात है, तो दो दिन के बीच में 12 hours है, तो दो रात के बीच में भी 12 hours ही है. And we are going to get alternate days night like that ना. We cannot get two consecutive days. हम दो साथ में days नहीं मिल सकते ना हमको, बीच में एक night तो आएगा ही. तो that's why alternate brightnesses and darknesses we are going to get. Bright dark bright dark bright dark. Alternate brightnesses and darknesses we are going to get on that screen. The separation between two bright is equal to the separation between two dark, and that separation is called fringe width. So fringe width here I am representing by beta, which is equal to lambda capital D by small d. Sometimes it is represented by capital X also. That fringe width ko we can express it by capital X. So lambda capital D by small d. Where lambda is the wavelength of light, capital D is the separation between slit and screen, and small d is the separation between two slits. So small d की value negligible रहती है. That's why it is represented with the separation between two slit is negligible. That's why it is represented by small d. Understood? ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे देखो मैंने पहले यहाँ से फाइंड किया path difference. Path difference is what? Divide, you can remember in short, dy by capital D. Divide मतलब वो extra divide कर रहा है जितना extra part है. That is what the path difference is. dy by capital D. अब from here, if path difference is given, you can find the position of brightnesses and darknesses. And if position of brightnesses and darknesses are given, या if y की value is given, then you can find the path difference. ये दोनों में हम use कर सकते हैं. Brightnesses and darknesses के location के basis पे हम path difference निकाल सकते हैं, या फिर path difference is given, then you can identify कि which brightnesses are formed there, या which bright or dark point is formed at that point of the screen. Clear? तो simple